NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Colts of Houston. And we are underway from Houston. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Viking 18, Warriors 70, 7 Pirates, trap 60, ready,
Hooker to throw right away.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. You look at this Colt defense.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Williams, the man in motion left.
And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately, so he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And that's to Amon.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you've probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Go Streets. 19 Lions. Hey, 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And now the rookie's free.
It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Touchdown, Houston. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Colts use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just had an insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go. Still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Ready.
Hooker now on 1st down. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Hooker to throw it. This pass down the field for Gibbs. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. They played extremely well last week, and they went over the Packers.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 20-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. First down throw here. It's Hooker. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Hooker. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Come on, set! Cougar 19!
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a first down coming up.
18, 5 here. Go!
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Julian Okwara there to bring him down. No luck whatsoever there on the draw.
Yeah, they're supposed to use their aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
Richardson to throw off play action. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
19, Tiger,
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on fourth down to punt this thing. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard. Return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Colts are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
Get it!
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it first and 10 at their own 46.
Ready?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Ready?
Second down, here's Richardson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to 60, back to 60.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, ready?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Richardson looking to throw. That one finds Pierce right side. And he is going to have the Colts first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. The Colts at 7-1 now on the year. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Off the option, here's Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd.
Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, Richardson. That is caught. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Touchdown, Houston. Gabriel Davis, 36 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Don't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Hooker's going to throw it. Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's taken on the 25. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Ready.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
70 Ranger. Rig.
In motion left is Davis.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Richardson off the play fake. And he's got Pierce. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. Richardson going to move him around.
And brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 49-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
10 at the 43-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And this one is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
In motion right is Pittman.
60 Maverick. Cougar 19.
Throwing again, it's Richardson on 2nd down. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Downs going in motion right.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 6 60, trap 60.
First and 10, it's Richardson. He's got his man, it's Pierce.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 22.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Let's go
A
now.
big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
60 Bison.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
Dragon 60.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
19 Lions.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Left side, he finds Pierce.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
It's fourth down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Hooker. Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Looking to throw. Hooker.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to third and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Third and goal. Here's Hooker. And that is is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jameer Gibbs.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Fighting through at the 25.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
60 Mavericks. Buffalo 18.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Viking 18. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Houston. On the return is Williams. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Hooker on 1st down.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Trap 60, trap 60, Dragon 60.
Throwing. Hooker.
When they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them holding up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Let's go now.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
79 Broncos, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
.46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken at the 18. Shreds the tackle. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pierce in motion left.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go street.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Ready.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Ready up.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Bronco 80.
In motion left is Davis. 2nd down, here's Richardson. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way and worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
Taylor. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Alert! Alert!
Now Richardson on the draw.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Boy, trying to punch it in on 3rd and goal, and they go back a yard.
And how about the chest thumping that's going on right now? They just stuffed them on that play, daring them to try and run it again. No chance.
Here we go. Here
Can
we go.
this defense hold them out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Here's Richardson.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Here's Hooker.
And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Dragon 60. 19 Lions. Ready?
Throwing here is Hooker.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to the final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Hooker to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Hooker going to try and throw for it.
He's got him in. Complete.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to